Onward, Christian soldiers, marching as to war, with the cross of Jesus going on before. And I gotta admit, when I first heard the theme, I wasn't in that meeting. I had something else. Theme for this year's campaign, or whatever you want to call it, is onward. And I gotta admit, my first reaction was, really? Onward? Onward is not primarily a message about money. Okay? It really isn't. And I looked up the definition. Now, onward can be an adverb, and I don't want to embarrass anybody because I had to remember, what is an adverb again? What an adverb is. But look at the words that I found. It means this: in continuing forward direction. Or it can mean this: moving forward in time. Or this: so as to make progress. And I thought, okay. Or it can be an adjective. And onward in that case means this: going further rather than coming to an end or halt. And as I thought about those words, I thought, you know what? They couldn't have picked a better word for what this time of recommitment. Because when we tackle this and we said, well, should we keep moving forward? Should we, less is more is coming to an end. Should we begin another campaign? Should we continue this or not? Because this is a time of, say it with me, transition. That the place is going to look a little different a year from now. And we're not talking about in colors and paint but what I'd like you to do is, I want you to connect this. There's a time, and in your outline, there's a place to say, okay, so what are some of the tough transitions I've gone through? And I want you to just take a minute, and I want you to list those off, and I want you to think about that for just a moment. My guess is, even if you didn't have a pencil or a pen in your hand to write that down, we've all got our list, right? We've got our list of tough transitions that we've come through, or maybe we're in the middle of it right now. And I want this to be part of this journey to kind of see, because some of the same things that we're going to be able to say on a congregational level are the very same things that help us get through those very tough personal times as well. You can't stay here. As I was thinking about all this point, when we talk about onward, and it's that forward movement, it's that ability not to come to a standstill and halt. You can't stay here. No, we've got a mission. We have direction. We've got somewhere that He wants us to go. There's a verse somewhere I've heard that word onward before, and I realized finally as I explored it, I Googled it, it was in the Message book and the Message paraphrase. And what a great set of verses to look at here. Friends, don't get me wrong. By no means do I count myself an expert in all of this, but I've got an eye on the goal. Read the rest with me. Where God is beckoning us onward to Jesus. I'm off and running. I'm not turning back. I think those verses in that translation or paraphrase would be great ones to focus on every week. He's calling us onward.